Tutorial is about formatting. So there are we are going to study three kinds of formatting here: font formatting, alignment, and number. So firstly, we are gonna study font. So first thing, if we wanna make any cell or text in any cell bold, then we have one kind of formatting here. Just select that cell you want to make it bold, select it, and then in the home tab above menus we have font formattings here, and here we have B, that is particularly for bold, right? This makes your text bold, right? Else what you can do is you can type some text here, and you can use some shortcut key. So shortcut is control B, right? Control key and press B with control. So this is the shortcut of bold. Then second we have, if we wanna make the text of a cell in italic, then what we can do is just if you want to if your text is in already bold, then again press control B, then it will be in the normal font. Now if you want to make it in italic, same way under the home tab font menus you have I option, that is for italic, right? And for same, if you want to make it italic using shortcut, then you have CTRL plus I, means control I. So just you can click, press control I, and it will make it italic, right? Now third one, if you wanna make any text important by underlining it, then what will you have to do? Just under the font options under home tab, there is UI option here. You can just underline it, or else what you can do is you can just press control plus U, and this is the shortcut for underline, control plus U, and your text will be underlined. Now just suppose you want to make any cell colored, then we have one option is this one. This is the fill color option. Using this option you can make the background of this particular cell colored. So if you click on this arrow option, here you will see many color options here, so you can choose the color, and that particular cell will be in that color background, right? Now second, if you want to make the text of this cell in a different color, then you have this A option, that is the font color. If you click on this arrow here of this A option, then you will see again the color palette, and you can just choose the color, and your text will be changed to that color. Now what we will do is we will add border to these cells, right? This is an important feature while you are working with Excel and you want to make some kind of table, then this is important option. So if you just to uh, apply border, just select the cells you want to apply the border for, then here under the fonts you have this border option, right? Just click on this arrow of this border, then you will have the list of multiple types of borders. Just select the border type, and that border will be applied to your cells. So I will apply some other border type for these cells. Just I will be going to this, and here I will be applying border. So if you see, this is a different border. The outside outline boundary of the cells got bordered, and in this kind of cell we have the cell border for all the sides. Next we have font size. Just like I have this font here, right, and I wanna make it bigger, then we have two options to change the size. So here we have this 11 written, so by default the font is of 11 size, 11. Here if you have seen the arrow, just click on it and you will see the list of the numbers. Here these are the font sizes, so by default it is 11. You can change it to maximum 72 and minimum 8. You can change it to different size, right? As I told you, maximum is 72 and minimum is 8, and I have changed it to 28. Same way, likewise I can reduce the size of the font using this smaller a option. This is the decrease font size option. You can decrease the font size and it will go minimum to 8 and it will not reduce further. Now same way, if you wanna increase the size, then you have this bigger a option, that is increase font size, and if you click on it, it will increase the font size for you. Now we have font families, so we have n number of font family types, right? So here for example, for this smaller text I want to change the font family. By default it is Calibri. Now I will change it to Arial Black. This font family is changed. Now for font 2 I will change it to some other font family. Let's say uh, we have multiple one, Cascada Mono. So this is changed. See, these font families and these two font families, they are pretty different. So these are different types of font formatting we have. Now coming to alignment, so we can have multiple options for same formatting. Now for example, if I select this italic, if I right click here, you will see multiple options, right? So you can find the same option likewise here in the menu bar. Also you can find it in these menu options, right, after right clicking it. Now coming to alignment, alignment is used in data analysis, right? Mainly used options are, first one, merging the cells. For example, let me select these 4 cells and we have this merge option here. We can merge it. Merging will make those selection of the cells in one. So this is one cell and you will see these are the 4 cells. So if I type some text here, you will see this text is covered in one cell. Now let me just, if I want to make this text in the middle, so we have these options in the alignment. We can just make it in the middle. You can make it left aligned, you can make it upper aligned as per your condition. So to make it auto, just remove the alignment by again clicking on that particular uh, alignment option. Now if you want to make it left indent, if you want to decrease the indent, then you will have to select this indent, or if you want to increase the indent, then you will just click on increase. You will see that we have this space added on the left. Now again just clicking, if you want to decrease the indent, I will again click on it, so this indent is decreased. Now, for example, I have a very long text in a single cell. This follow and subscribe Procademy for more tutorials and get job ready. So this text is very long and it doesn't look good as this is overriding other other cells. So what you can do is, if you don't want to increase the width of this particular cell, then we have one alternate. The alternate is wrap text. So this we have this wrap text option here. If you click on it, this cell will adjust its height or width for adjusting the text into one cell, right? So this is the wrap text option. Also, we have orientation option also. So if you see this text, we have this, and we want to make it some directional or in some angle, then we have this option here of orientation. If I click on this arrow, we will see some vertical text. It will be converted into vertical text. Then we have, if you again click on it, it will convert it into original value. Now uh, if you go to format cell alignment, you will be able to see some alignment. Then you will be able to give some degree here, let's say 40, and if I click on OK, then it will be changed to 40-degree slanting way. So this way we can change the uh, uh, orientation, and we can just change it clockwise, anti-clockwise, and we can rotate it as well. So these are different options of orientations. Now back to other kind of formatting that we have is number. For example, let me write some number here in different cells, right? Now to format these numbers, we have these number formattings also, right? If I just select first cell here, I have many number formats here. And second way of doing this is right click on this cell and go to format cells. The same some other palette will open, and we don't want alignment, we want number. Just go to number, we want number formatting, and we want to change the decimal places, right? Let's say I want, by default it is taking 2, let me make it 3 and click OK. It will add 3 decimal places after the original number. So we didn't define any kind of decimal, so it has added automatically the 3 decimal places, right? Now let me select second cell. I will go here, select number, and it has automatically added 2 decimal places because it is taking by default 2. Here this is the arrow option. This is also the kind of similar options it will open up for number. Why it is taking number automatically? Because we have selected number here, right? It will open up number. We can select the 2 decimal places, or if let me go with 4 decimal number of places, and okay, it has taken up 4, right? Now we have this option here where we have more than 3 or 4 values, digits. Now I will right click on it and will go to format cells, number. Here I want to add, just like Indian number system, we have comma separated. Then we, if you want to implement that, we can just check mark this, use thousand separator, and click OK. It will add thousand separator for you for international number system, and it has added 2 decimal places. If you don't want to add that, that way we can also do, instead of 2 you can define 0 and click OK. It will remove the decimal number of places, right? Now if you have observed, we had some kind of dates formatting also. Just for example, today's date is 5th May 2026. So I have written this date in this particular format. We can change this also. I will right click here, format cells. We will be go to date, and we can choose the number date format also, just like as of now it is in this particular format. We can change it to, for example, some different format. Let me select this one and click OK. It is not taking. Let me just increase it, the width. So the width was short to display the proper date, so that's why it was showing hashes. If you increase the width, it is showing full value. Now for example, 05/05/2026, it is taking now this number at this date format. We can change this now, format cells. Let me now take it some different format, just like this one. Click OK. Now it is reversed. Now if we have, what if we have currency with us? So for example, I have 1,000 units of any currency. I want to change it in currency format, so I'll go for here. Let me just go to currency, because we want to display in currency. Select the decimal number of places. It is auto selected to 2. Now we will just change the symbol. Automatically it is taking dollar. As I am in India, I would like to add a rupee symbol here, right? So let me just find it out. Indian rupee. uh, where it is, Hindi, right? Okay, so it is changed to rupee. Now for example, again I have 2,000. I just want to make it to different currency. I'll select it, go to, now this time I will change in different way. I'll go to currency, dollar. It is automatically selected. I will change it from here. So more accounting formats I will go. It is just a currency. I will select, and just let's say I just want to make it Russian. Okay, it has changed to Russian currency. So this is the way we can do formattings. In the next video we will do some more kind of practice with different functions and methods and different functionalities.